Thanks for tuning in. Today I have a quick Hermes haul for all of you. These are some new pieces that I picked up, and I think some of these are pretty popular, coveted pieces. If you're tuning in for the first time, hi, I'm Katie. I like to do these luxury fashion videos here on YouTube. I share hauls and reviews, but at the end of the day, I share my journey so we can all mindfully curate our own collections. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment down below with your next Hermes wish list item. All of your support really means a lot to me. I actually haven't been to an Hermes boutique since last year. Last thing I remember was Hermes Fit in November and attending that event. I have a whole vlog on that as well in case you are curious what that means, what that is. So you can check that out. But besides that, I really haven't been to an Hermes boutique in a while. As you can see from the size of the bag, you know that it's nothing major, but I know some of these pieces are pretty coveted, or at least I've seen them online. I also haven't been able to really, like on social media online, and I didn't know where to get them or whether I'd be able to get them. So I was pretty surprised to find them in the boutique. The first item is this fragrance, and it is the Eau de Rhubarbe Écarlate. I don't know exactly how to pronounce that, but it's the rhubarb scent. And from their cologne line, it is the red bottle. And this is my very first Hermes fragrance. I've never been particularly interested in Hermes fragrances, to be honest. And I personally don't like Twilly. It's too sweet for me. And that was the easiest one that I would find. You know, like they have them in Sephora, they have them at like department store counters. So I would smell that often, but I just never was really the one that I liked. But from the Hermes like mini discovery set, that's where I found this rhubarb scent, and I love it. Because this is an eau de cologne, the price point is pretty great. This is the larger size, so it's the 100 ml. Yes, it's the 100 ml bottle, and it was like $135 or something like that. Now, it's still not cheap necessarily, but in the world of fragrances, when some fragrances are sometimes like $300 or $400, this feels like relatively a better price point. It also lasts all day for me. Yeah, I sprayed this like 5 hours ago and I still smell some remnants of it on me. I also don't like scents that are too strong. So anyway, this is just perfect. It's a nice mix of like a sweet, tarty scent. It's not too citrus, which I feel like sometimes smells like bathroom cleaner. And it's not too sugary sweet and just vanilla. That rhubarb really adds a nice slight berry sweetness with a little tart. It's like, it's a really, really great scent. And I think it's perfect for summer. So the first of those two great, I think these are really great gift items, honestly, is this book. It's called Hermes Straight from the Horse's Mouth by Luc Charbin. It's illustrated by Alice Charbin, and it's just a really cute book. It says on the back, from the late 19th century to the present day, the story of a house of exceptional craftsmanship unfolds page after page to reveal a moving human adventure and family odyssey. It's honestly, it is like a legitimate book. It has illustrations in there, which make it really cute. And they're very like, almost like that, kind of like a children's book illustration, honestly. It's very cute. I haven't actually started reading it yet, but apparently Hermes does books pretty frequently, or regularly, I should say. And I think this is the latest book that they have come out with. When I was at the boutique, they also had the Hermes pop-up book that I got a couple years ago for my birthday, and I think that one's also a really great gift. This is $25 and it's still an Hermes piece. And also I think it's just really fun and interesting to read through some of the history. Every year I think the book is different, and my essay was talking about how one year she had a book that was called something like Hermes in Sport or something like that. And it was a collection of photographs of people doing outdoor things. Some of it was equestrian, but not all of it was. And so she enjoyed having that book as well. So I guess it's kind of like, you know how Louis Vuitton does the local guides for every city. It kind of feels like that. It's just more about the Hermes like brand itself rather than it being about a location. I had seen someone in Europe, someone who's based out of Europe, mention this a few months ago, but honestly I didn't know if it was like a gift. You know how sometimes brands will give you like books about the brand when you purchase something, so I didn't know what it was, but it's actually a purchasable item. So if I can find it online, I will link it below. And last but not least, it's in this little box right here. You could probably guess what it might be. This box is really snug. Inside is, ta-da, Glennon. I think that's what it's called. This one is in like a double tour style, so it has like it wraps around twice. They also make styles that wrap around just once, and this one is a silk bracelet, but they also make versions that are leather. I also think, based on the receipt, it does say that it's leather, so there might be a leather base with a silk wrapped on top of it. I am not 100% sure. But again, if I find anything online, I will link it for you so you can check out more of those details. But it has rose gold hardware, and it's like in a pink and white colorway for the silk. And I just thought it was really cute. I had only seen these online. I had never seen them in person, so I was pretty surprised to find them in the boutique. My essay was saying that they were pretty popular. They were moving kind of quickly. And I just thought this would be really cute for the summertime. In the summertime, I actually like to wear more bracelets than I do in like fall and winter. Fall and winter, the sleeves get longer, and I feel like they cover most of the bracelets anyway. A lot of the bracelets that I like, I need someone else to help me put them on. And I get really annoyed when I'm dependent on someone else to put on my own jewelry. When I saw that this was just a T-bar closure, something easy that I can put on and off by myself, I thought that this was just perfect. It feels like a cute like friendship bracelet kind of thing that you could do with your friends as well. Personally, I think the double tour style looks better than the single tour, just because it is a pretty like thin bracelet, and at least for my wrist, I feel like it looks more balanced having the two straps instead of the single strap. Also, for sizing reference, I got a T2, and my wrist circumference is about 7 inches, so just for general reference point. I think this is also another great gift idea, like gift option for any friends. I also think it might be great for, I know Mother's Day had passed, but like if there are any like baby showers, bridal showers, those kinds of things where you just want something that will be really fun, it can make a really nice gift for somebody. As advertised, this video is a quick Hermes haul and is a collection of bits that I picked up recently. Nothing, I feel like, at least, you know, talking about Hermes, I feel like nothing in this haul is super crazy expensive, so might be good for a pick-me-up as well if you are in the mood. Also, I feel like these all make really great gift items, so things to keep in mind if you have anybody you need to gift. When I went to the boutique, there was literally no inventory. Even like in the displays, in the handbag sections, they were displaying wallets. In some of the handbag sections, they were displaying books. In the windows, tableware section was very sparse, like everything was very sparse. So I wanted to actually check out any spring summer men's pieces, and they still had fall winter. They had not received any spring summer pieces. That's also why my haul today is also pretty sparse, so to speak, because they didn't have a lot of inventory in the store. If you have any other questions on any of these items or really anything at all, feel free to leave them down below or head on over to Instagram and I'd be happy to help however I can. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate all of your feedback and support. If you like this kind of content and you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I post new fashion related videos every Sunday and Wednesday. So until next time,